It is Wednesday, September the 13th, 2023. It is 12:23 in the afternoon. I'm here in the office with my friend Mr. Spider who's on the wall watching me right now. I would record him, but I don't want to move my laptop because I have a fucked up laptop, and if I move it, like, the screen basically falls over, because it's all broken and cheap. So I don't want to move it, but I'll see if you could see him like this. I don't know. Can you see him? Can this thing show what I'm seeing up here on the wall? It's so bright. Why is it so bright? He's right there. I don't know if you can see him or not. I can't really see. I see like his shadow barely. But there he goes. Anyways, that's Mr. Spider, Wolf Spider. He's a new addition around here. Catch all the flies and the insects that annoy me, okay? Kill them all. Eat them. Suck their blood dry. Just get them out of my life. Out of my life, like these fucking neighbors that, I finally was victorious against. Making this video mostly to gloat a little bit because I won my case. I I'm gonna make a video later, a montage of all the clips that I have regarding this incident, but it's an incident that happened with my neighbors. Um, I don't feel bad making this video, to be honest, because I'm not even giving their information away. Like, I could, if I wanted to, name names and give information. I have all that information too that I could share if I wanted to, if I cared, for them to be doxxed, but I don't. And I especially don't because I know that they're going through a harder time right now than I've ever, like, gone through. Like, I've experienced something similar but not like that. And um I just don't wish to. One of their family members is suffering from cancer, and it's actually one of the ones that was more threatening, that I heard, was being more threatening behind the scenes to us in general. Um, but the one that was actually doing things to us, the son, is the one that I had this case over. It was over an incident where I threw a rock at his vehicle, and I'm already my case. The case has been dismissed against me. I was already charged, and it was dismissed. I was let go, so I'm not. I can't be charged again for this. It's double jeopardy if I am. But anyways, I would still plead not guilty by self defense because that's what it was. Essentially, I was defending my family against a person that was antagonizing us and that was being menacing and purposefully trying to get a response or a feeling out of us. And it did at one point where my daughter was scared for what was happening because she saw me and her father, looking at each other like, well, what do we do? And that was the time that he was peeling out in front of our house so fucking long and loud and horribly that the smoke from his tires was coming into our home and infesting the air in our home with burnt rubber smell. Um, because of how much smoke it was. Like, that's how much it was. It was a fucking a, assault, basically. In my opinion, that's what I took it as. So, anyways, the next time that he tried to come around and do that, I threw a rock at his vehicle before he could even get that far because he was already revving up to it. And I let him know he's not gonna be fucking doing that shit. Not to my family. I'm not gonna be putting up with that shit from anybody. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck where they're from, who they know, how rich they are, how powerful they are, how much fucking people they own. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care. I'm not gonna put up with that from anybody. Anybody. Especially not some dumbass little kid that's, thinks he's harder than he is. But, anyways, enough with the ranting about that. Again, like, I'm not trying to go and talk shit or put him down or whatever, because it's over and it's done with already. I've got my dismissal here. Veronica Aleman, defendant, was cited by the city of Laredo for criminal mischief class C, for which a fine was set at $576. Now comes the state of Texas by and through its city attorney for Laredo, Webb County, Texas, and respectfully moves the court to dismiss the above numbered and styled cause for the following reasons. 1. The evidence at this time is insufficient, and the state of Texas cannot prove all the elements of the offense beyond reasonable doubt. So, basically, they saw that I was going to fight back, and they were like, okay, this is too much. This is going to take up too much of our resources to bother with, to worry ourselves over, which is basically like a lot of what happens in the court system, unfortunately, because of the lack of resources and the lack of manpower there is to handle cases that go to court like this. There's just not enough time for all the petty shit like this that people are gonna like, squabble over, that's already like over and done with in their personal lives, basically. So they just don't bother with it, and that's thankfully to me, because I'm not the person that's just gonna go and just pay for something that I feel like I shouldn't be paying for. Because I did call the police before when they had threatened me that night that this whole incident started over the New Year's shooting incidents. They threatened me that night, driving by, saying I fucked with the wrong people, saying all this shit, and just being like fucking like high school little wannabe bullies yelling shit. I mean, they were all drunk, so whatever. But still, it's like, really? Like, really? You're fucking all grown already. Like, grow the fuck up. Really? Anyways, and yeah, I told the cop I wanted to press charges then. I wanted to make a case then, to end it, because I knew, like, if I didn't, that they were gonna start doing shit like that, trying to antagonize or do this or that, being assholes, and I'm not gonna be putting up with it. Like, the cop didn't want to fucking help me out. He didn't want to offer any other recourse of action other than just mind your business and call us. That's basically what he told me. um, which I understand and I don't disagree with entirely. Especially now, just considering the amount of fucking time and effort that it takes away from your life for fucking going and giving a shit and doing stuff about things. But anyways, enough about that. It's over and done with. And we're getting homes built here that are gonna have cameras, so I don't have to worry about being out there recording for New Year's. There's gonna be stuff there. So for anybody who's out there over there in that corner shooting shit, or anybody in this fucking general area, I'm fucking tired of that shit. And I'll fucking call the cops on all of you. And if they don't do shit, I'll go tell you myself. I'll tell you probably nicer than I did this last time, but I'll fucking still tell you, because I'm not gonna be putting up with that shit. Not anymore. Not while my child's growing up in this fucking world. I don't know if you guys give a fuck about your kids and what's gonna happen to them and their kids when you're gone, but I fucking do. I give a fuck.